I walk around, and I, you know, look kind of silly walking around in it. But anyhow, that would be it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Boba Fett. Go ahead.
Hi, Tom. I'm a big fan.
Hey.
What was your best memorable scene on the set of the Goonies?
Kissing the girl. No question. Everything else was a distant second. Interestingly, Steven Spielberg, who had done E.T. with Henry Thomas, and there's a great scene in E.T., which was my favorite movie growing up, that and Back to the Future and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Ooh, Raiders. Ooh. Maybe something, yeah, I don't know, maybe something in Raiders. So he had an experience with Henry Thomas where it's a great scene where he's let all the frogs go and the girl is there and I guess E.T. is watching this romantic thing on TV, and so he steps on the heavyset kid and he grabs the girl and he pulls her back in and their hair is windswept and he plants this big kiss on her. Well, apparently when they were filming it afterwards, Henry went and the girl went crying off to the bathroom. So Steven was absolutely adamant that that not happen this time. Never a problem. But he wanted to actually direct that scene. So he closed down Los Angeles. So he closed down Warner Brothers Studios, he closed down stage, whatever we were on, 20 something or other, and or 18 or something. And he had it all set up with doubles, and it was all ready to go. And then the crew had to leave. The only people in there were the guy who holds the boom, the guy looking through the camera. You know, that was it. Nobody else was allowed to be in there. It was dark in there, and we came in, and he set it up, and we did it, and there was a first take, and then a second take, and then he said, "Okay, we got it." I was so bummed. Carrie Green is so beautiful, and she was fine with it, and I was fine with it, and it was like, I just thought it was fun. I had 3 older brothers, so girls were okay by us and our family starting at a very young age. Anyhow, there you go.
Just wanted to say, of all the great movies that you're known for, I really, really love Toy Soldiers.
Toy Soldiers. Thank you.
Anyways, my question, your very first movie ever, I'm going to pick this up. Your very first movie ever was a made-for-TV movie where your mom is abusing you, and she was played by your real-life mom, Patty Duke. What was that like?
Well, it was better in that they paid me for it. So yeah, it was movie of the week. Those great Sunday night specials that ABC after school specials or whatever would do, kind of a disease of the week kind of a thing. Please don't hit me, Mom. Yeah. So she got the part. She said she would do it if they let me play her son. And they said, well, you know, you'd have to audition for it. And she said, okay. So we worked on an audition. We did the audition. They were thrilled. They said he's going to be great. He's fantastic. When it got time to shoot those scenes, and my mother's a famous bipolar sufferer. Patty Duke, you guys know Patty Duke? For those of you who don't know, she won an Academy Award when she was 14 for playing Helen Keller in The Miracle Worker. She had a hit TV show in the 60s called The Patty Duke Show. She won 4 of the, 12 or 13 Emmys she was nominated for. She probably did 250 movies of the week. She's a beloved figure in American cultural history. When I travel all around the world, people come to tell me how much my mom has meant to them. So I just got to spend a couple days with her in Idaho this last week. So anyhow, she's famous for being bipolar. She wrote a book about it and everything. So she was an abusive mother. Which wasn't that bad. Like honestly, if I could go back and change things in my life, like maybe I'd take the worst parts of it and make them a little not as bad. But honestly, we mostly could tell that she was suffering more than felt like we were abused. If I can speak on behalf of my little brother. So it was in the throes of that I got to play this part of this abused child where she was abusing me. So we get to that moment where we're shooting the scene where she flips out for some reason. We're in the kitchen and she starts banging on me and hitting me against the countertop and like this. Well, I started laughing. I think this was the classic definition of nervous laughter. And I I usually describe this as my first acting lesson. So anyway, we do it again, they do it again, and I keep laughing every single time. And the director's looking nervous, and you don't have a lot of times on those shows to you know, you just gotta like get it and keep going. So anyway, she takes me off to the side and she grabs me by the lapels, you know, and she looks at me, she goes, I took a chance on you. This is my career we're talking about. You cannot embarrass me this way. And she goes, and I start crying, and she's like, roll. So we shoot the scene, and it's over, and I'm traumatized, and the director's like, and my mom's like, honey, that's acting. And I was like, cool.
Poor kid.
Thank you.
All right, so we actually have a special guest we have to get to in a few moments here. With that said, Sean likes to get through everybody in line, but the line has to cooperate right now. We need to make this lightning round, so quick questions, quick answers, then we'll bring out our guest. Can you guys do that?
If I have a one word or something answer, I'll throw it out. Otherwise, I'll try and wait till the end of this 6 or 7 people and then do the best I can. Ready, go.
All right, just wanted to say I love Lord of the Rings. It's like my favorite series. And what was it like to work on Ninja Turtles? And was that your first?
It's awesome.
What was your first? Was it your first voice acting job? That's a long way.
Voice acting is awesome. I love it. I've been doing a bunch of good stuff. There's a new one coming out too. But Turtles, we just started season 5. Just started season 5. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Go.
Your favorite or your acting inspiration?
Wonder Woman. My parents. Yeah.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys.
What's the craziest fan moment you've ever had? Like,
Craziest fan moment? Well, that's going to take a long time to think about.
Actually, since I hadn't mentioned you, I was curious.
Wait, hold on. Looking at tattoos of myself on people's bodies would have to be among the top strangest experiences. Okay, go ahead.
What did you draw inspiration, because I haven't seen the movie yet, and I love it, too, for your character of Doug in 51st Dates?
Doug, 51st Day.
Oh, God.
Protein shake. Sounds kind of fruity. Go on.
What went through your head when you saw that character? You know, what put it all together? You're like, oh, okay, I see.
I was just a puppet. They dressed me. The director said try it with a lisp. Adam told me what to do. I just did it. But afterwards, when I looked at it, I was like, oh my word, what have I done?
You were great.
Thank you. Rethinking the family.
You made a short film called The Tall and Short of It. Was that inspired by your set teamwork on Lord of the Rings?
It absolutely was. The long and short of it was a short film that we did that Dominic and I came up with during the filming of the Bridge of Khazad-dûm sequence. And tall Paul Randall, who worked with us, who was like 6'9", 7 feet, something like that. And Fawn, who was one of the Hobbit doubles, was 3 feet 4 inches tall. And I wanted to find something to do that would honor that circus vibe that we all had. Not just the difference in their height and age, but the fact that we were all kind of thrown together. So that